Hi guys, it's time for another shave. No, don't leave. I did my hair and everything. Come on, no, just hang on. I'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome to another shave and scent of the day. I've got something new today. Ooh, almost got water all over myself. We've got Night Watch Soap Company, and this is Midnight Moods, and it's moody, and it's like midnight too. So I'll give you scent notes on it real quick. This is a new company. This is Thomas the Shaver and his wife from Instagram, and they are doing soaps now. Notes are pineapple, citrus, geranium, limewood, sage, cedar, musk, vetiver. So I've got that soap. They do not do splashes yet, but I'm going to take this in a neroli bright citrus direction with Lather Tears, and then I'm going to complement that with Maison Francis Kurkdjian Petit Matin, which smells like a souped up Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. Great one. It's lemon, orange blossom, musk, lavender, ambroxan, hawthorn. And I think just the, kind of the citrus commonality should be really nice there, and should complement very well. I've got my Tansy custom brush with the hand-tied knot from Strike Gold Shave. And I just got this baby back from a fresh honing. The beautiful Consul that I sent to my buddy Mike Schultz in the beautiful East Tennessee area. And he just honed this for me. The first time it's been honed since I got it. And I've had it for like right on a year now. So I got a year's worth without a rehoning. So that's pretty good. So this soap, I've got it soaking. It's a little harder. It's not a hard soap by any means, but it's a little harder than some of the newer Cropes and such that are out. But this one is like a shea butter, kokum butter, castor oil, and fragrance and glycerin, and then obviously those saponifiables that make it a soap, the lye ingredients. So I've got this soaking, and I'm just going to add some of this to my face. Just had a nice shower, and I finally did my hair for you guys. So thank you for hanging around just because I did my hair. I know you guys are super into my hair, so I'm joking. Kind of. I do get lots of comments on my hair on Instagram and such. Not saying that it's great hair, but I think it's just kind of a running joke at this point. And then we've got the extra bougie spa water as well. So I'll get a little of that on there. And let's get loading. Once again, brand new soap company. Obviously, I have not tried this before. I was not part of the testing or any of that kind of stuff, so I'm going into this totally blind. So we'll see. Once again, you guys know that I'm going to tell you exactly what my thoughts are. I'm not trying to kiss any booties, and I'm not trying to kick any booties, as always. I just want to see what you got, and I love trying out a new base. Any new base. So I'm very happy to be able to try this. Jason from the Razor Company sent me. Thank you very much, Jason. Sent this to me. I appreciate it. I love when I get a chance to try things. And I think everyone knows I've been on a spending freeze for some time now. I'm not sure when that's going to change, as expensive as everything's gotten. So I think I've got plenty on there. I've got a nice voluminous load on that brush. So we'll see how that does. Texture of the soap reminds me of Subtle Art Soap Company. Not the new base, but the old base before being redid redundant, whatever it is. That's kind of what it feels like as far as texture when you push down into it. So we'll see how this does. There's not like a million exotic ingredients in this, and you know, the ingredients show that, you know, I mean, it's a basic soap. It doesn't have kupuasu butter or any, you know, anything crazy in it. It's just a simple soap, and we're going to see what it's like. I hope it's going to be simply good since I'm using a straight razor. But we will certainly give this some water and see how it performs, because you know that is always what I'm going to do. And if it happens to break or something, then we'll add more soap to it. All right. It's water time. I'm going to give it to her. Hi, Jackson. Jackson was over there peeping me out, seeing why I'm talking to myself. You know, I'm the only one that I almost always get along with. Not always. Don't get nervous, Thomas, if you're watching this. I'm going to give her some water. Don't be afeared. Ooh! I dropped some already. We're loading her full. Let you see that it's dripping, because I've got so much water in it already. Oh, and I'm flinging it. It is not broken. Also, no bubbles in it to speak of. I think this is going to do. You can see I've got plenty of water in there. Still got a peak though, so we're going to keep going. We got kind of, I mean, it's shiny, but just a touch of satin. And you know we're not going to have that. We're going to get all the water incorporated that we can. Looking for maximum slickness here with this straight razor. All right, I think we're looking good there. You got a nice shine. You see it's pretty. I've worked through all of that paste that was on my face. We fully hydrated it. It's running down the brush, and it's running down my shirt. Here, let me see if I can get all of that in there. Tasteometer, not bad actually. Not too bitter. Hey, I'm gonna give that a solid 4.5 on the tasteometer. And I mean, that's pretty good. You're talking about if they're making this soap for taste, they're doing all right. Good job, Thomas and Wifey. Sorry, I don't know what Wifey's name is. Thomas, if you know what your wife's name is and you're watching this, you can add that into the comments. And don't say Mrs. Thomas, I don't like that. All right, guys. It is time for the show to begin. And I love this razor. Art Razors Consul from Yuri Kravchenko. And this is a beautiful, beautiful razor. I love it. It shaves awesome. Unless Mike just tore it up. So We'll find out. If he tore it up, we'll know soon. Ooh. I don't think he tore it up. That is buttery smooth. And as they call it up here in New England, wicked sharp. Wicked sharp, bub. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty edge. I believe this one is a full J-nat honing. Don't quote me on that, because I don't like to be quoted. I am full of it today. Look at that. Just plowing through that rough hair. I mean, there is absolutely no resistance between that blade and my face hers. Been listening to some Tyler Childers today. For any of you that know who Tyler Childers is, you know, kind of bluegrassy country. Very good. Out of Kentucky. I don't know why that has anything to do with the shave, but in my head right now is going, "I Will Follow You" to Virgie, song that I really like from Tyler Childers. Lady May's another great one. Feathered Indians, a lot of good stuff. If you're into, you know, bluegrass type music, you should definitely check Tyler Childers out. Really good stuff. It's like I can imagine hearing this stuff in, you know, the 1800s, the early 1900s and such. Just very cool. Being that this edge was honed in beautiful East Tennessee, right there in the mountains, just reminds me of all of that. Bluegrass, Appalachian culture. No, it's not Appalachian, it's Appalachian. It's the Appalachian Indians. It's not Appalachian. I don't care what you say. Appalachian. No, it's not the Appalachian Trail. It's the Appalachian Trail. Get it right, man. I won't stand for it. I won't stand for it. All right. Fantastic first pass and banter with myself. I did a very good job bantering with myself, and I'll call it out. I'm like the Sheldon Cooper of shaving. I'm probably the best at cutting myself. Ah, excellent edge. Very nice. Nice little residual slickness there. You can see it obviously provided some protection. You know, even with my bad shaving, I'm still not bleeding yet. So far, so good. Is it the slickest I've ever had? No. Does it have to be? Clearly not. All right. I will say that I have some water in this. And hey, it didn't break. And now we can use, I call it the diarrhea lather. If you don't get diarrhea lather on your brush, then I don't think you've added enough water. You may think you have, and that's fine. But for me in my house, we add a ton of water because we like it. We like it a lot. I don't know why I just had a British accent there, but you know, whatever. Give me a break. It's Friday, and it's my day off, and I work this weekend. So just give me this one, okay? This is stuff that came off of the brush onto the sink. So we got plenty of water in there. All right. That taste was a little more bitter. I'm going to have to drop that to a 3.9475. Hey, you know, the sensitivity on the tasteometer, it's very good. All right, let's keep going. I know what you guys are doing. You're waiting for me to talk about what happened on a live on Instagram last weekend, aren't you? You're waiting for me to say something about it, aren't you? I know you guys. You guys that have hung around is not for my shave. It's to hear what I have to say about that, isn't it? Well, you know what? Fine. I'm going to tell you something really deep about what happened. And if you don't know, it doesn't matter. You don't need to know. It's all stupid. This is a shaving hobby. We do this to show other people wet shaving. We do it to, you know, a lot of us to instruct others on how to get started doing this. And we love doing it. There's a business side, and then there's a hobby side. If you're on the hobby side, stay in the hobby side. If you're in the business side, stay in the business side. If you want to disparage someone, do it to their face. Don't do it behind their back. Be straight up, say whatever you need to say, but it doesn't need to be in public. No one cares. No one cares. The only thing that you can possibly do by arguing in public is to make people angry. Hey, let's say you've got 25 people that buy from you, and you know, you go live and you make a bunch of people mad, but you make a bunch of people like you also. So now you've got 50 people that'll buy from you all the time, but now you've got 50 people that'll never buy from you. What have you done? You've done absolutely nothing except hinder the wet shaving community. That's all I have to say about it. We shave. We shave, and it's awesome. It's a fantastic community. Let's just keep it that way. That's it. That's it. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, done. Now let's just go back and shave. And I'm not saying that I don't like anybody that had anything to do with the live or anything else. It's just not needed. It's not needed. There's enough room in this community for all of us. Absolutely all of us. And the more people that we recruit to a wonderful, happy community, the more people there are to purchase products from the sellers. So any negativity is absolutely doing everyone a disservice. Absolutely everyone. while I'm at it, let me say one time, people that come onto YouTube and don't call products the way they see them are also doing everyone a disservice, including the artisan that made the soap or a big company or whatever it is. Everyone needs to know feedback from the people that are using it. If you don't like something, say you don't like it. If you like it, say you like it. If it's stellar, then call it stellar. If it is serviceable, call it serviceable. Okay? All right. I don't do this on my channel. Because I don't like negativity at all. Sarcasm I love. That's great humor. Deliberately trying to hurt someone, do not. Unless someone's trying to kill you and you need to fight back. Otherwise, there's no need of it. I like all of the people that were involved or indirectly involved with what happened. And I'll be the first to say that I don't like it. And if the people that are, that involve themselves or involved want to talk about it, I'm happy to say anything. I'm not going to talk behind anyone's back. If you got something to say to me, please. I would certainly welcome a convo. No, I'm not saying, hey man, you want to fight? You come on, man. Look at my chest. No, I'm saying if you would like to talk about it, I'm happy to talk to anyone. I'm just here because I love this. And I think other people love this or want to love this. I wanted to love this a long time before I actually started doing it. Because of the nostalgia of shaving like they did in the past, Father, grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather, whatever. I just think it's very cool to be able to do something the way that, they did traditionally. We all came here because we love wet shaving. We should all stay here because we love wet shaving. It's wet shaving. Why is there a reason to not get along? There's never a reason. You've got a common bond with your mates. I am the governor of wet shaving, and I will tell you how to do it. Does sound ridiculous, doesn't it? It's because it is. All right. Enough of that. Let's talk about this soap. I like the scent. There's nothing in it that just really stands out to me. I mean, it still smells like a soapy fragrance to me. Can I live without? Can I, not live without the scent? Oh, it's fine. But, this is also an initial offering, so I'm sure as they go, they will refine everything. And I'm not saying it's a bad scent. It's a fine scent. It just doesn't knock my socks off or anything, but that's fine. Everybody's got a different nose. what everyone has, one nose. I mean, they don't have a different nose. Like I've got one nose and then I've got another nose. Maybe you do. Maybe you're a conjoined twin and you get to use both of the noses. And if you do, then fine. Lucky you. You could smell twice the fragrances. I don't know where it comes from. This stuff just comes out of my mouth. I don't really think about it before it comes out. I just say it. Whoa. Got a little big angle there. Yep, I got it. I laid her open. Not the soap or the razor's fault. It's actually my pinky's fault. My pinky got in the way and changed the angle. Beautiful edge though, just wipes it away. I mean, look at that blood, just wipes right in there. Really perfect. Hey, it's not the first time I've done it. It won't be the last time either. Get a little alum on there. See if I can stop from bleeding out. I felt it just came in there at a little obtuse angle. Don't act obtuse with me. Slickness is nice. Blood is great. Really good blood factor on this edge. All right. See what I can do here. I did. I just laid it right open. The thing is, like, you know, it's bleeding nicely right now, but after all is said and done, you won't even see a scar or anything there. Very minor. I just am a good face bleeder. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I've bled plenty of times on here. I'm not trying to hide it. You just really have to get in there at an acute angle. And when you don't, you know, a real sharp edge will like to dig in. Very nice edge, though. If you bleed without it hurting, it's probably a good edge. Good one. Out of a tiny cut. No, I'm not embarrassed. You guys have seen me bleed plenty of times. Heck, I cut off like the end of my thumb one day, and I still posted that. Whatever. We aren't perfect all the time. You might be, I'm not. Very nice. Let's see if I can wipe a little of that off. I'll try, I've got this other styptic pencil that I very rarely use. Actually, I have a couple different ones. We'll see if either of them works. I mean, we got time, don't we? We're just hanging out here. Let me get some water on this. Hey, looks promising. This is, I don't remember who makes this one. Somebody. This is vintage stuff from somebody, something company. Hey, works pretty well. All right, so let's go south to north and just get a little closer, and then we'll call it a day or a night or an afternoon, whatever you guys want to call it. Once again, it's always about you guys, not me. I'm just a talent, or lack thereof, whichever. You always have the choice to be nice or not nice. You control that every single time. I try to be positive. I'm not perfect. I'm not always positive. I try to be, and I try to do that because it's infectious. Just like being a fart head is infectious. Being nice is infectious as well. Being positive. I like to be around positive people. They make me better. They just do. Boy, this edge is so good. Love it. He does a great job every time. Really great razor. Make sure you know what you're doing before you use this move. Oh, makes all the difference in the world, though. Because if you slip, you can get to see some more blood. I like using the extra fingers on here just to hold it stable. Good. Yeah, perfect. Better safe than bloody. Oh, I did already bleed, didn't I? I mean, you've got a hyper sharp piece of metal. Stuff happens. Whatever. Now I'm going to shave right over it and clean that cut up. Make it smooth. I may have unsmoothed her. Didn't feel anything. I'm strong, big barrel chest. I don't feel nothing. Good day for bleeding. Might add just a touch of water here. This is taking me a while to get through this pass. Beautiful. Wipe this baby down. Try not to get any water into the scales there. All right, let's take a look and see how we done. Guess I should get the soap off first. Missed a little spot. Nice soap. Is it the absolute best I've ever used? No. Will it work even with a straight razor? Sure will. Sure will. Really does kind of remind me of the Subtle Art soaps, the old base, a lot. I don't know if it was the same ingredients or not. But I like it. The new Subtle Art is just a little slicker than the old version was. And I'd say this is a lot like that old Subtle Art base. Very nice. If you remember from the Subtle Art, I liked that base. The old one. The new one is definitely better though. All right. Yep, great shave. All right, some cold water, some cold agua. Good stuff. And you know what? Just because of the cut, I'm going to go ahead and run alum block over too. Let that work for a few seconds while I clean out my brush. Very nice shave. Love that Consul razor. It's so great. And that edge on it is awesome too. Honestly, it might be a little sharper than the original edge. Don't tell Yuri. All right. I love this brush, and this knot is absolutely fantastic. Soft, super dense, really great. Hang her up to dry. And let's get this alum off. Whew, that water's cold. Lancaster towel. Super, super absorbent and soft. Wonderful. All right, how do we do? I'm gonna say we did great. Very, very nice. All right. Lather tears. I can't remember if this is the alcohol one or not. Yeah, this one does have alcohol in it. So this is the second version of their splash, of Johnny's splash. Beautiful neroli. So good. It's like spot on with Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. This Petit Matin is like, I don't know, maybe a little jazzed up version of Neroli Portofino to me. But I love it. Mandy, my wife, thinks that it leans a little feminine. Whatever. That leans a little bloody. I don't find it to do that, but you know, whatever. I think that alcohol kind of got that going again. Oh well. I'll tend to it after I'm done with you guys. All right, so we're going to finish with Francis Kurkdjian Petit Matin. Ooh. Notes on Petit Matin. I don't remember if I told you or not. Lemon, orange blossom, musk, lavender, ambroxan, and hawthorn. And it is very, very good. I love it. It's super fresh, super light, bright. Exactly what I look for spring, you know, summer as well. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. We continue to grow. I mean, we're at 700 and I think 20-something people or 40-something people. I don't know. Continuing to grow. So thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.